rely on those auto attacks at the very end. Checking out the advantage. Goal advantage right now going to Corky. It looks like in lane. Jack Attack's still putting quite a lot of aggression out on Rice Cakes. Rice Cakes trying to be a bit more confident, but still doesn't have the damage output that he needs, even with those 2 magic mantles. GB10's already finished. Still, it's such a quick game now. I can't even keep up. Those 2 GB10s finished on both of the supports. Steamhouse coming back in to receive a lot of damage from his fortune. Tarek hasn't even eaten his cookie. Tarek doesn't need cookies. Cheers for that, Mythrite. I'm pretty sure, actually, that they are getting a lot of aggression on it. It is still in favor of VGR. Kevin ZZ getting kicked out of there by NZ Stealth. Going to be killing him with his, sorry, he did get a burn off on him with the red buff, though. That's what killed him. The stun going off on D-Mouse. Wolf doesn't get in there in time to kill him. And it does look like we have a card that's coming into play with Wolf. Oh, getting off his ult. He doesn't get a double kill, but he still gets the one. He does actually have some AoE going on. Sorry, some damage over time going off in some blood. No, it does not work out for him. Why is the directed camera taking me over there? What happened? Veraxel going down. Oh, and his ult actually is going to go down now. He might actually get a double kill. No, he does not. He doesn't even pick it up. What is Raw sitting on? Raw managed to heal in time. He is sitting on sub 100 health. So is NZ Stealth. I thought that was going to be a double kill for him. I really, really thought that. And Giga Killer, why you be so mean? These guys are sitting all above 1600 elo in Season 3 as they continue to climb. Some already up at 800, some at 19. Veraxel has grabbed, oh sorry, not Veraxel, what am I thinking? Kevin ZZ has grabbed a catalyst. No, it is Veraxel. What am I thinking? It was Veraxel. Veraxel has managed to grab a catalyst. He's going to go for that Rod of Ages. Surprisingly not for, I would have favored going for just exactly what Raw is going for. With Archangel Staff. Check it out, might be caught out here. Raw coming in to get a gank off on him. Rice Cake still hasn't died. Keep that in mind. And now Jack Attack has gone down with a kill to Rice Cakes. So he's going to be able to come back in lane, especially now that he is focusing on his magic resist. Even though there is a little bit of penetration from that, a little bit of magic penetration from that Haunting Guise, and Jack Attack will be trying to upgrade that. Magic resist as well down for Raw. He did not focus on ability power boost. He did not focus on that. That's kind of strange. And ability power boost actually out for both tops on legit side. So a bit more tanky for VGR. Cho is just so behind right now. He has nothing. He just has no items, and he just takes so much damage now. He's grabbed himself a Warden's Mail. Will be looking to protect himself from auto attacks. But will that be enough to let him gank? I'm pretty sure he's going to be isolated to his jungle. And I think they had the exact same problem last game, actually. There we go, D-Mouse again getting stunned by Dope, and Bolt's going to come in there with his ult, going to finish him off. Such a clutch ult to grab that kill, barely on the side of it. Since Blythe, will you take enough damage into his stealth coming in here? Will he get off the Sonic Wave? He does, going to steal that kill, jump right on him. Easy stuff for NZ Stealth, sitting 3-0. And legit really have to start picking up their game if they don't want this to be a 3-0 match. If they do not want this game, if they do not want this grand finals to be a 3-0 match, they really want to pick it up. Both played as Darius top, Tupac Eclipse. Burst Dragon again going to VGR. VGR's map control is crazy, and their roaming and their damage is just so insane. I don't know what's going on here. Jack Attack coming in to try and get a gank off on Raw, but he's going to get ganked in turn. Will the stun go off? It does manage to hit him. NZ Stealth missing that Q. Could have used it on Jack Attack to get the kill, but he is still going to go down, surprisingly. A lot of burst from Raw going out. Does look like Raw is doing well against against Veraxel's lay waste. And I'm pretty sure that is what's charging up his E very, very quickly, and he's able to dish out so much damage, get a lot of slows off, control his lane really, really well. St. Blythe is forced to protect this turret, in fact. He's the only one out there getting that farm. Cho is still back. He still hasn't been able to come back from that very early hit to his jungle. So it does look like counter jungling is way too powerful in Season 3. Let's see if they change that jungle. Let's hope they do. I think it's a silly little jungle change. But yeah, it seems like it's very, very difficult for Cho'Gath to come back in this jungling phase, especially with those 3 kills that Lee Sin has. He can go in and freely take that jungle, I'm sure. And the map control that VGR has probably accounts for it as well. Double Doran's on Lee Sin. Surprisingly, he didn't finish off his... he just grabbed that Razor for his jungling instead of going straight for that... for that Wriggles Lantern. Didn't need those wards out, as his team's doing very, very well to keep a lot of sight on that map. On this map. The map. That map? This map. Yeah, he is doing quite a lot of counter jungling. You are definitely right, Kiev. I think ward items are now coming out. Sightstone sitting on 4 charges, and you can have 1 out for 3 minutes. I'm not sure. The snake blast going on for a turret dive. Does look like he nearly saved D-Mouse, but I think NZ Style's going to get his Q back just now. Oh! How did that Lee Sin miss that Q? D-Mouse dodging that Q. It was at the very, very tip, so it is quite easy to dodge, but still, that could have been the kill for Lee Sin. That was the difference. That was an unsuccessful turret dive. That Nunu did quite well to keep them away from that turret. Knock-up going down on Lee Sin. He is trying to have caught out here. The ult goes down from Shen, but if he jumps in here, he may... No, they do actually all survive, surprisingly. I thought Legit was going to come in and get a double kill on that one, but Raw came in and did deal a little bit of damage, forced them out of lane, as all of them are doing great in the laning phase and in the early game. They are far ahead. I think that was Cho'Gath in that fight as well, so they did not think they had enough to take that out. Still, it is going to be late second level boots. No boots out for St. Blaise. For Nunu, surprisingly. He's relying on his Blood Boil at the moment to get around. Shen has already finished his wits end, going to give him so much sustain, especially against all the AP coming out from Legit. Legit have gone for a crazy AP-centric team. Look at that AP from their top, their mid, their jungle, and their support. If indeed their support does really damage. Rice Cake coming out with a taunt! Manages to pick up the kill on the wrong champion, actually, for Raxel on his Karthus. So it is a 1-for-1. He was able to keep Rice Cakes in that fight for a 1-for-1. It is 3-11, a massive advantage to VGR, but they are only 4k ahead in Gold Farm. Legit actually are doing quite well in Gold Farm in this game, except for the jungle. That is it. They're able to keep and in some ways excel at their farm in this game. So they've come back in terms of their farm control, but not their lane control. They're still being outplayed by VGR. It is very surprising. From the grand final match, the finals match that we saw in the BarCraft online game, it was a lot closer and there were a lot more plays being made by both teams. But both teams are doing quite a lot of strange movements here, and I would attribute that quite a lot to the change in the jungle, to the change in items, but we'll see if they pick up on that in the next couple of games. If indeed there are a next couple of games. Stun going out from D-Mouse. NZ Stealth and Dope don't come in to try and finish off. Given ZZ is there with his ult ready. That true damage could deal a lot to him. And they are at a turret. Bolt does use that ult as a clutch damage spell. Brock can easily get away from that. VGR need to back out if they want to keep on surviving this. Here we go, the shutdown is on Lee Sin. He's taken out again. It does look like Legit might actually be able to chase VGR out here. They might actually pick up a couple of kills. They are able to get a couple of layways out on Bolt. Doesn't seem like there's much point in ulting, even though Veraxel doesn't have enough mana to do that anyway. Double wards. Double wards, what's going on? Why are the double wards? Why? This is very, very strange. I don't know what is going on with Legit right now. Damn double wards. Hey, more cheering for you guys. And an Athens Grail was finished on Kassadin instead of going straight for that Archangel. Gives him a lot of mana sustain to get out his ult way more times. He's sitting on 4-0. Double warding, what did it mean? Totally Drake X, totally. Again, if you guys are interested in seeing more League of Legends NZ, subscribe to this channel and to BarCraft. We are blowing up NZ Esports, NZ League of Legends Esports, and NZ Esports in general next year. So help us by helping this stream if you can. Another dragon being taken by VGR. Could this be a 2-0 match setup right now? It is a best of 5, so if VGR can get away with a third game, that is going to be crazy. They were dominated by Legit in their previous tournament. I think Legit may have switched out 1 or 2 of their tournament members. And it's interesting, VGR seem to be quite a lot more versatile this tournament. And they have so much control of the map. Look, NZ Stealth has taken red, I think, 3 times this game. 3 times. And they keep on even they keep on even letting it respawn because they know they've got it so many times. Look at that damage going on D-Mouse. He was dead. I couldn't even commentate on that. I was gonna be like, D-Mouse. Oh. Okay. And that Ruby Crystal and a Rejuvenation Bead. See what that goes into. Probably a Warden's Mail, I'm thinking. Probably building into a random zone, but it is actually part of a Frozen Heart, so we may see a Frozen Heart coming out from from Shen up at top. Jack Attack is going in, trying to get the slow off on Volp and NZ Stealth. NZ Stealth is way fed. Volp a little bit sitting at 225. Pretty sure VGR can get right in here. There goes the ult from Volp. Oh, barely misses. Varaxel is a kill. That ult was just not enough damage to take him down. She does have a Bloodthirster though. And surprisingly, it looks like D-Mouse is split focusing on 2 different AD items. He has a pick and he's finished off a Vamp Scepter. So we'll see what he does with that. He does get a BF Sword, maybe an IE out first. Quite surprising to see on a Corki. I would have expected that Manamune, but he's not going for that Manamune build. I was excited about a Manamune build. Doesn't look like it's happening. Oh yeah, now 6,000 gold lead. Bit crazy. No, it's still 6. It's sitting on 25 coming up. Yep. And another Cages pick. We do see 2 Cages picks on the support. Supports are loving their Cages picks, and I'm sure they're going to be loving that Shard of True Ice as that defense item. Is so fun to use. Isn't too effective by a lot of standards though. Rice Gate coming in with a dash on the full enemy team. It doesn't seem to be too effective. Legit coming back in this team fight. The kick going out from NZ Stealth on the same play does knock off the entire team, and AoE is going down on Legit. It is a 2-for-0 trade in favor. Sorry, it is actually a 2-for-1 trade in favor to Legit, and they have taken that team fight away 4-1. That is a comeback, people. That is a comeback by Legit. It is 8-14. It's not a complete comeback. Ken Rock coming in here is going to get eaten alive. Cho actually did not get that off. So let me just see what he was winning on that. Sorry, it was actually down. His feast was down. He used it in the fight. So yeah, that happened. Raw just jumped in there and died. I think he was looking to try and get a penta just for shits and giggles. No rare penguin. It was not an Acer. Yeah, it was technically an Acer. Acer. I prefer Hewlett Packard. And Lee Sin looks like he's going to be focusing on a Frozen Mallet. Quite a standard build now going out from VGR. They haven't grabbed too many new items, but it does look like their support will be focusing on a couple of new items. Trying to figure out what could possibly be going on here. Does look like Cho'Gath is focusing on getting a Frozen Heart, I think. I'm still a bit shaky on the pre-season 3 patch items. But that wooden smell and that second cloth pot, yeah, the second cloth does sort of suggest it. Pause going down. What's up? What's going on? What is going on, teams? I think Tarek will be getting out Australia's pretty soon. Lag going out from Jacket Jack's team. I'm wondering what they're going to be focusing on there. It does look like legit. See, we can't be held accountable for this because we're not in a LAN event and they're not our computers that we're using. So these guys better sort their computers and their internet connections out. There we go, really going out. Yeah, coming back, and no, actually Tarek is a little bit further away from Australia's than I thought. He does have to focus on getting wards out. He does not have a ward item like Ruby Sightstone. He actually grabbing Emblem of Valor. That might be turning into a, well, sorry, the new, what's it called? I keep on doing this. It's the Emblem of Valor. And it's turning into the change that was made on the flagpole. I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm going to go straight back into the game. That IE is finished on D-Mouse. And he is still favoring that cleanse. Surprisingly enough. There we go. We do see Cassidy trying to finish off his with that blasting one and with that Negatron cloak. He is trying to finish off his Archangels. Another BF sword purchased for Miss Fortune. She seems pretty confident in what she's going. I think she's going to be going Poison Shiv again. Not Poison Shiv. Static Shiv. Poison Shiv is actually an ability. But yeah, that Static Shiv. And Rod of Ages, as well as the Rabadons, has been finished on Cassidy for some time. Sorry, on... what is happening to me now? On Karthus for some time. Dope and NZ Stealth going in to steal another red. Doesn't look like it's going to be successful. What have we got for placements? It does look like we do have the teams converging for a 5v5. See if we do get a team fight out here, guys. Jack Attack did lay down his ult. It wasn't a pretty good position, but VGR got out of that position pretty damn quickly. Warmogs is on Shen now. Okay, yeah, okay. And of course, you guys, we can't see Force of Nature anymore, as it is not part of the game. Sad fate. Here we go, first one down. All three actually going straight to VGR. Now comes the ult from Karthus. It is making it a 3-for-1 at the moment. VGR are very low. We'll see if D-Mouse can shell them from behind. From a distance. No, looks like he's going to go down instantly to Raw. Raw going in to see if he can turret time. He does have his ult back up, and he gets knocked out by a perfect show knockout. That was really, really great timing. Could have gone a little bit further to the left, and now it looks like VGR can go back into the game. I will let these guys have a little bit of a break after this. Probably 10, 15 minutes to try and let them recuperate. Think of a couple of strats to come back, and we'll see if legit can come back. They may even be able to take away this game, but it is such a wide gap right now. And I will try and get the panel talking on how these games are going. Later Mythrite, cheers for joining us on the stream. Yeah, I don't think Legit has taken one dragon this entire grand finals. I just have a feeling. This is best of 5 Reno Fox. It is a best of 5 with teams Legit and VGR, and one has already gone to VGR.Giga, and they are right now dominating this game. Does look like Legit are going to try and sneak a Baron though. That could be successful for them, and we did see them come back a little bit when they grabbed Baron last game, but it was a bigger gap. So this gap is smaller, and they could come back quite a lot. There's only 4k, 5k in gold. And only 8 kills down. They are actually going to back out here, take a bit more control of their jungle. Cho has come back a little bit. Actually, no, he's grabbing a new item. He's got Warden's Mail, and I think he's focusing on getting a Sheen as well. And I forgot what that transforms into, the new Sheen item, which is Iceborne Gauntlet. So maybe he's going for that. I wouldn't actually suspect it though. Oh no, the IE is coming out from Misfortune. She did not go for that shift, for a static shift. She has, like she did last game. Well, like their ADC did last game, it wasn't actually Volf. So that static shift is not going to go out. It is going to be an IE into a Phantom Dancer. So that crit out as well, and then that defensive item. We haven't seen a Banshee, a Guardian Angel for either of these games yet. Surprisingly, it hasn't gone that late. Leandro's Torment is out for Jack Attack, and he has gotten his Hextech Revolver. Let's see, he did focus on his Haunting guys first, then got out his Hextech Revolver, and looking at Season 2, usually a lot of players, a lot of Rumble players would get out that Hextech Revolver first. So it's cool to see that Haunting guys build into Leandra's Torment and deal so much damage whenever their abilities get knocked out. Legit could easily come back from this, especially if Jack Attack could land an ult on VGR's team that encompassed all of them. I'm thinking they could easily jump back out of this. There we go. It is a Frozen Heart on Kevin ZZ. He still has his machete. Lee Sin got rid of that pretty quickly when he realized his success in jungle. Nunu's support has finally grabbed his boots, and he is going to focus on that bulwark for his team. He might get a Kindle Gem next to get out his Shurelias, but he does have Blood Boil, and they do have that AoE slow from Jack Attack's ult, so we'll see if he focuses on that or not. Go, the ult going down with some Blood. Doesn't actually go off on too many team members. He does slow Rice Cakes enough to do a lot of damage on him, but Rice Cakes is very, very tanky at the moment. The focus is a bit outseated. Dash coming in from Rice Cakes, and it does look like Misfortune's ult went off on, it was Cho'Gath and Jack Attack. Kevin CZ and Jack Attack. Down goes Tarot being first to go down for VGR, and it is for Axel down as well, as they manage to ult up. D-Mouse might be able to chase NZ stealth and do enough damage. And yeah, he will actually be able to take him down with his ult. He does flash up. And in the meantime, since Blythe is happening, yeah, we already knew that D-Mouse was going to get that kill. But Rice Cakes and Volv are on the hunt for that D-Mouse. He may actually get one kill out. He does actually get that kill. Does not get stunned by that dash. But it's not going to be enough to stop Volv getting him as well. 14-22, that was an amazing team fight. Good control by both teams. It was a very split team fight as well. VGR did well to come out of that semi on top. It was a 3-for-3. Just as Jack Attack went in there. I'm wondering if Volv could have taken out D-Mouse on his own, but I don't think so. I think if it was a 1v1 with those two, I think D-Mouse would have been able to take out Volv. Seeing as Jack Attack did get that stun on him initially, that tiny little stun. Volv did manage to pick up the kill. Just barely. Oh wow, okay, it was not a... Cassidy did not focus on getting out that Archangel Staff. He actually managed to go for an Abyssal Scepter instead. He actually wanted to, not managed to. He did. That's just it. And we actually... that's what Twin Shadows was actually purchased on the support for Legit last game. Twin Shadows is now on VGR. It is a very cool item. I'm a little bit torn as to its usefulness, so... I still don't really know how it functions. I need to test that in game. Does it seek them out if you can't see them? I don't know. Probably though, otherwise its effect would kind of be useless. And Lickatoon, if you are in New Zealand, it would be cool to see you build a team and jump into BarCraftNZ tournaments. If you don't want to, I am actually going to be making a tournament for this stream. That'll be like $5 per person or something crazy like that. And we'll get as many teams as possible, and all of the money, or a large percentage of the money, will be going to the finals match for that, and you guys can jump into that. It will technically be a global one because I can't control who joins in the tournament. It's interesting to see Raw stacking his... he actually has 750 stacks on his Tier of the Goddess. So it does finish at 750, and he hasn't grabbed his Archangels. As soon as he grabs his Archangels, he's gonna get the second tier item. Seraphs, whatever. So that'll be interesting to see, but he is not focusing on that. He's focusing far more on sustain. Rice Gates and Lincoln South are a little bit out of place. The dash went fully on all of the Jets team, and now comes in Bolt's ult, managing to get so much damage off. They get the first kill, and the rest of the Jet are so low. It is a 2 for 2. 2 for 3 it has changed up to. Raw's pretty low himself. I think he didn't get away. He is coming in for trying to get a kill. Yes! VGR has managed to get the ace for 2. It is a 5 for 2 trade-off, and VGR are now able to push in. Get all the turrets they need, get all the pushing they need. That Baron did not do enough for legit. I really thought they could use that Baron to get further into the game, but they did not manage to get in there. Still getting stacks on his tier. Go legit is starting to come back. I'm pretty sure Volt will get this down pretty easy. Here we go. Easy stuff. He's not going to be able to get that Nexus. VGR again doing what they do best, controlling what they have control of and getting another kill on Dragon. Pretty sure there's like 3 dragons for them this game. I think they got 3 last game as well. Widening that gold gap to nearly 10k. Another 10k gold advantage game. The Bulwark is actually finished on Nunu, so we did focus on the Bulwark instead of getting out of Shurelias or anything like that, trying to tank up his team. We did see a lot of tankiness from them last game as well, as opposed to damage. They sacrificed that damage for team survivability and control on Nocturne, which did not work out for them in the end. Ooh, Zonia's Hourglass is finished on Ra, on Cassidon. He is still not focusing on that Tear of the Goddess. Still not focusing on that Archangels or that Sarah. And it's funny, he's just sitting there with Tear of the Goddess, not doing anything with it. Focusing on getting other items out first. Getting his sustain, getting that Hourglass, that can make a big difference in the team. He is taking quite a lot of damage in those team fights. Tons of damage. Totally Drake X. Last game we did see a Trinity Force, so there was tons of damage coming out from Jack Attack, but not tons of life. Nowhere near tons of life. Too much tons of damage. What the? Now it's just a ward clusterfuck. We keep on seeing double wards. And there we go, ward clusterfuck. Oh, they have actually activated Baron. In comes Dope. As he jigs Shurelias into that fight, they are looking to control this fight. They are coming in for a 4v5, and Raw does have his Zonias up and ready to go if he does get fired. Oh no, he doesn't actually get his Zonias off! What just happened? Why did he not get his Zonias off? Down goes the Karthus ult, thinking he can pick up the rest of VGR, but it does look like there are only 2 members left for legit. D-Mouse is going to get easily taken down by the surviving members. Will Volv be able to pick him up? I think her ult is down. He did use it at the beginning of that fight. Yes, since Blythe gets away, it is a GG well played. They are going to force the surrender. Down it goes. 2 games to VGR, guys. That is 2 games to VGR. I'm going to go on a little bit of a break and let you guys think about what is happening. And game 3 will be happening in about 10 to 15 minutes. I'm going to let these teams have a little bit of a break, and I'm going to go on to a game analysis with a bunch of my pals, with a bunch of NZ's cool guys, cool commentators. So just hold on and see what happens in this grand final. See if Jack Attack can talk some sense into his team and get them to really put up a fight next game. Because if next game goes to VGR, that is it. Keep updated, guys. Hold up, I am going to call Ian, Seaton, Kier, Evans, and Kyle now. Give them a little bit of background information and see what they say for team analysis.
Hey, what's happening?
Calling in, how's it going? Kyle and Ian going to come in here. There it goes. We got Ian. What's up, Ian?
Hey, guys.
Hey, pre-game analysis is underway.
Hello.
So is everyone in the call?
Yeah, we do have Kyle back in the call. What do you guys think is happening right now? This is crazy.
I think legit just really needs to get together, because if you see the way the team fights play out, VGR comes in, Shen taunts at Shen positions himself in such a way that he can taunt most of the team.